shit, you know, and only praise the good shit. But hey, man, I'm human, you human, and every one of our saints who went before us was subject to error. Okay? And we must be big enough and brave enough and bold enough to do a critical analytical analysis. Where they were proper and true and plumb and on the square and on the level, we take that and run with it. And where they were in error, we make the corrections. See, that's intelligence. See, it ain't about a number, like the white man tell you, you know. What's your IQ? As soon as you answer, you've just been made dumb. You know, we be too quick to want to answer the question and not question it. Why you want to know? What difference does it make? You know, if I answer you or not. You see? Let's not be so quick to want to be answer the questions and not question the question. You know, what difference does it make? See? And see how they use numbers and statistics to justify subjugation. You know, I recently was watching the firemen, you know, who all took the civil service test and flunked. And now the white firemen, and they got the promotions anyway. And now the white firemen are taken to the Supreme Courts, so to say, you know, the Supreme Law, the Supreme Rule Makers, put it like that. Let's get that right. No such thing as a white man's law. It's rule. And if you want to know a real law, get up in the morning and watch the sun rise in the east and set in the west. See, that's a law. Now we assume, since the white man called his shit some laws, you know, and we know that a true law can't be broken, you know, we go along with these rules, you know, you wind up enslaving your own self, you know. I hear Negro preachers, you know, out there talking about how they love Dr. King, you know, and they wants to be a follower of Dr. King. And I stop them in their tracks, and I say, oh, you want to be a follower? You want to be a true follower of Dr. King? Break the law. Okay. And you know, that tells you a lot about him, because many of them who claim in his name are saints are one of our prophets, you know, the supreme peacemaker. You know, our best face, you know, showed so much dignity and humanity, you know, showed a side of humanity that the white man hadn't saw before, you know, in his lifetime. You know, had read about it, you know, but had never saw it. You know, and we put it in action, you know, so being so creative created a new level of humanity and dignity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, you know, they couldn't appreciate that. They had to take this brother and rewrite it. Because a lot of the stuff they teaching you about Martin Luther King, that ain't the real Martin Luther King. That's the Martin Luther King that white folks did reinterpreted for us. You know what I'm saying? And you ask any young brother and sister out there anything about Martin Luther King, man, they telling you the propaganda. You know, they ain't talking about the Martin Luther King, you know, that spoke about reparations. They ain't telling you about the Martin Luther King that talked about the Negro preachers who want to teach black folks about a heaven over yonder. And I want to deal with this heaven right here in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Talked about the Negro politicians. Talked about the Negro newspapers. Talked about, you know, all these Negroes who had abandoned you. You know, hey, play that dream. Play that speech. You know what I'm saying? Play the speech when King said he had made a mistake in integrating his people into a cesspool. Why don't you play that? You know? No, but see, these preachers, you know, they taking, you know, this propaganda and coming out here like, you know, this brother. I heard one Negro, they say you want to be a peacemaker. I want to be a hell bringer. Okay? How you gonna make peace with the devil? That's punking out. In fact, brothers and sisters, I'll say, look, you know, I shaded this here. But that's one of my main problems with organized religion. You know, they take our strong waters and turn them into punks. All them religions, you know, including slave line. You talking about some Islam. I call it slave line. Arabs brought enslavement to the continent 800 years before Columbus. And this ain't taking anything away from Saint Elijah Muhammad. I love Elijah Muhammad. Even though, you know, I don't go along with his spiritual concept. I can understand his spiritual use of Islam in weaning black folks away from Christianity. He used Islam because blacks could, you know, really relate to it. You know what I mean? Because all of your prophets, your saints, I mean, it's the same thing. You know, Islam come out of Christianity and Judaism. So, you know, you got the same prophets, same saints, same land, same everything. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why Elijah Muhammad used it to wean black folks away from the white man. He knew back then you wasn't ready for no African religion. Shit, you ain't ready for that now. Okay? People ask me, you know, brother, what's your religion? I say voodoo. I share. Okay? Anything the white man is against, that's what I'm for. Okay? That's the Tehuti law. If a white man say, this is a good Negro, get your gun. Okay? When he tell me Idi Amin is bad, that's my man. When he say Khalid Muhammad is a hater, that's my man. Okay? Whatever he say is no good, that's what I want. If he say it's good, I run like it's the pledge. Okay? If you follow that law, you can't go wrong. Black man and black woman. That's the Tehuti law. That's true. That's my ox. Cracker never gave you nothing good. Not that. He didn't give you good treatment, good housing, good food, good laws, rules, good clothing, you know, good housing, good medical treatment, good nothing. So how the heck you gonna give you a good religion? You got to be insane. Negroes gone wild. St. Bobby Wright pussy, split the side. I mean, that's a disease of the mind. You know, it taps right back into everything you know is wrong. And look, if you want to be a liberated African, get your mind back. Okay? Get over your cultural, historical amnesia. Okay? There's a process to being an African again. Okay? First thing, if the white man is history back, good clown. Give him his old story back and reclaim your culture, your spirit, your land. Reclaim yourself. Reclaim yourself, okay? Then give him his old no good name back. Give him his religion back. Okay? His spirituality. Give it back. You got to give it back. You have to give it back. Return it to him. Saying thanks, but no thanks. So we start with the history. You move on to the culture. You move on to his spirituality. And finally, give him back his language. Do you know every time you open your mouth, you speak the language of a slave? And unless you're on a higher level of consciousness, you'll defeat yourself in just the language you speak. You know, language has political and histories. When you open up his so-called dictionary, okay, and you look at his words, you must understand what was in existence first. The action, the meaning, or the explanation of the